Welcome to the Property Show, your media authority on all things property. Our property pick of the week takes us to the heart of South Sea, Bandari Apartments, a development with appealing designs and ultimate comfortable modern living. Later on, we'll look at affordable houses available in the market, plus digital transformation with Telecom.
Reliable connectivity is critical for the growth of these business entities.
Exotic furniture on the accessory spot. And advice on getting onto the property ladder.
Do a background check on the contractor, go see other projects that contractor has done. So take some time and do your due diligence.
Engage with us on our social media platforms for real estate solutions, only on the Property Show. As always, there is something for everyone. The property pick of the week, we feature Bandari Apartments, located in the heart of Nairobi, South Sea. In this development, elegance meets style. Come with me and let's see what they have to offer.
Bandari Apartments are located off Mombasa Road, 5 kilometers from Nairobi city centre. This property is easily accessible from Mombasa Road via Popo Road and the Southern Bypass. The schools situated near Bandari Apartments are Highway Secondary School and Khalsa School. Shopping malls and entertainment centres can be found within close proximity to the apartments. Examples of these amenities are Capital Centre, Nakumatt Mega, and Panari Sky. There are hospitals near the apartments such as Mata Hospital. Lastly, Bandari Apartments is situated a few kilometers away from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport.
For having us yet again at Bandari, but this time Bandari Phase 2.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Give us an overview of Bandari Apartments. Let's start with Phase 1, where you are with Phase 1 and what we should be expecting on Phase 2.
Now, Bandari Apartments Phase 1, we started in 2011, and this is a development that was very successful. As we all know, the development is being done by KP Pension Scheme. They're the developers. We did 144 three-bedroom apartments. They were very well sold. We had very wonderful units with a lot of natural light, community living and privacy in it, and a very good play area for the children. As a result of that, we got very many inquiries, and we felt we will now do Phase 2 because we had a ready market for Phase 2. And we have improved the Phase 2 because we've made it bigger. The 3 bedrooms are all en suite. We have a DSQ. And so Phase 2 is a bigger development as compared to Phase 1.
What should we be expecting here?
We are expecting very modern units with very good finishes. We are sourcing our finishes locally, and we've taken time to source out the finishes. We are building the houses as if they are our own houses. And so they have a very personal touch from our consultants and everybody else involved. So this is going to be bigger, better, yes.
And how are the sales going and what are your challenges?
The sales so far, I can say they've been quite good, considering we are off plan and we've sold about 30% of the 198 units. In terms of challenges, we have not had any internal challenges. The challenges have been external factors, this being the economic issue and the political issues that have been happening, the extended elections and all that. However, internally, I wouldn't say we've had any challenges. It's been a good project.
What amenities are you providing here?
Now, I will start from phase one. In phase one, we had water. We have ample water. We've never had water shortage here. We have ample parking for the residents and even the visitors. We have enough children play area. So additionally, we have a play area in phase two and enough parking again. We're also going to ensure that not just for the residents, but even for the visitors, we have ample parking. However, we are moving on to a phase three, and phase three is going to carry the biggest play area to factor in all the three phases. So our children will have ample play area and we have security, so parents will not need to worry about the children.
What do the residents of phase one love about these projects?
Our biggest strength in Bandari Apartments phase one is water. We have a lot of water. We've never lacked water in the estate. Again, security. We have not had any security incidents, and we have really worked on it even in phase two. In terms of privacy, it is a community living, but we have a lot of privacy. So people tend to feel like you're not living in an apartment, even though you're in an apartment. I would like to now show you around into the apartments. So Nancy, we have two different types of 3-bedroom apartments in phase 2. We have a corner unit and a middle unit. They are all 3-bedroom with a DSQ. The sizes are more or less the same. It's 170 square meters. However, the difference is just how the bedrooms are laid out. For the corner units, we've factored in people with young families, and we've put all the bedrooms on the downside. And for the middle unit, the master bedroom is separate from the other 2 bedrooms.
What about the pricing? Is it the same?
Yes, the pricing is the same. It's 15 million.
Good. So this is the middle unit?
Yes, this is the middle unit. Yes. And you can see the lounge is very spacious. We have very big windows. We have a sliding door that is leading to the balcony.
Bandari Apartments Phase 2 is located 5 kilometers southeast of Nairobi city centre, just 10 minutes drive. The estate is accessible from Mombasa Road through South Park Road between Next Gen Mall and Eka Hotel. Its proximity to the southern bypass means Bandari Apartments can be accessed using either private or public means of transport. The development will comprise of 3 blocks of 198 3-bedroom units. The apartments come in 2 sizes, middle units of 168 square meters, while the corner apartments have size of 171 square meters. Bandari Apartments offer the privacy of community living with high-level security. Nearby amenities such as malls, religious centers, and numerous schools like Bellevue High School makes living here hassle-free. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining opening to the balcony, open-plan kitchen fitted with MDF, high and low-level cabinets and granite worktop, pantry, laundry area, visitors' cloakroom. All bedrooms are en-suite and fitted with MDF wardrobes, en-suite domestic staff quarter.
In this apartment, being the middle unit, as you walk in, you have the visitors' cloakroom. You also have a very modern, spacious kitchen. We have 2 bedrooms on one side. They are all en suite. And we have the master bedroom on the other side. Again, it is en suite. We also have a DSQ, which is en suite with its own facility and a Adobe area. Nancy, this is our kitchen. As you can see, it is very spacious. We have a space for our gas cooker there. We have space for the worktops. We can accommodate our microwave there. And this is a space for the fridge.
And it's also very spacious.
Yes, we can do a bigger fridge.
And you have enough sockets for the kitchen?
Yes, we have enough sockets. We have very well done cabinets, which again, they've been done locally.
You've done everything locally?
Yes, we have done everything locally, from the finishes on the floor to the wardrobe finishes. We have a provision for the Dobby area. We also have a domestic quarter. For the domestic quarter, you don't have to go through the main house. You can access it from the Dobby area. So that ensures there is privacy in the entire house.
Salient features include perimeter wall, Cabro-paved driveways, ample parking, 2 high-speed lifts, common areas power backup, landscaping, children's play area, underground and overhead storage water tanks, internet and MATV connectivity, main and borehole water supply, and solar water heating. The price for these 3-bedroom apartments is 15 million Kenya shillings. And if you're buying for investment, the rental income is from 90,000 Kenya shillings per month.
When do you expect this project to be completed?
Now, because of the electioneering period, we've extended a bit the construction period. So we are anticipating that this project should be complete by November 2019.
Wow, November 2019?
Yes.
Wow.
It gives the buyers time to pay because we are allowing them to pay in installments.
Thank you so much, and what a beautiful project, I must say.
Thank you so much.
You always are ahead of the pack.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
And what's your parting shot?
For me, it's to invite people to come and buy into Bandari apartments. We guarantee whatever they see here is what they're going to get. We have done very many projects successfully, and if we look at what we've done in the market, whatever we promise is what we give. So this is definitely a good investment for them.
Asante sana. Coming up, we look at practical and affordable home solutions available in the market. We kick off with Milimani Homes, a gated community of 7 units. This project is spacious, an ideal choice for a family. Let's take a peek.
Milimani Homes. Milimani Homes are 3-bedroom ensuite bungalows situated in Kitengela, about 1.5 kilometers off Old Namanga Road and 5 minutes drive to Kitengela town. It is a gated community secured with a brick wall. Each house sits on a 50 by 100 plot with separate titles. Accommodation includes spacious lounge that opens to a veranda, separate dining area, spacious open-plan kitchen, 3 bedrooms all en suite, and plinth area of 155 square meters. Salient features include 24-hour security, parking area, individual garden, and adequate water supply.
Next, Kitengela Terraces, exquisite 2-bedroom apartments, ideal for young executives as well as first-time home buyers. Let's have a look.
Kitengela Terraces is situated within Kitengela town, just 180 meters from Namanga Road, turn off at Engine Petrol Station on Pinto Road. Kitengela Terraces is a development designed ideally for exclusive and comfortable living and comprises of 40 exquisite two-bedroom apartments set amidst tranquil environment in Milimani area, Kitengela, with the access road right opposite the Nairobi Women's Hospital. Accommodation includes lounge with balcony, large windows bringing natural light, dining area, open-plan kitchen with granite worktops, Dolby area, state-of-the-art finishes with attention to detail, visitors' cloakroom, and master bedroom ensuite. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fencing and a guardhouse, ample parking space and adequate visitors' parking, cabro paved walkways, solar water heating, and borehole.
And what has Green Park have to offer? The best country living within easy reach of the city center. Let's see more.
Located on Stony Athi, directly off Mombasa Road, Green Park Estate is only a 50 minutes drive from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and 5 minutes from Mulolongo town, where one can find all the major banks and shopping amenities. Green Park Estate, which is now on its phase 5, consists of picturesque homes, highly secure gates, good roads, great recreational facilities, and exclusivity. The perfect community to raise up your kids. The houses come in 4 different design types: quarter villas, bungalows, maisonettes, and super bungalows, all stylishly and elegantly built with refined finishes. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, spacious open-plan kitchens with a separate pantry, Dolby area with provisions for washing machine, entry hallway with a visitor's cloakroom, master bedroom ensuite with a sliding door leading to the balcony, beautiful bathroom cabinets, a bathtub, shower, vanity sink, spacious wardrobes, large windows, ensuite, detached DSQ. Salient features include water filter system. Each house has its own private garden and the backyard of approximately 7 by 12 meters. Cabro paved private parking spaces for 2 cars, lush gardens, kindergarten, academy, clubhouse, a bar and restaurant, convenience store, facilitates shopping for basic household items.
Another project off Mombasa Road, Crystal Rivers, a gated mixed-use development. Let's have a look.
Located only 25 kilometers from Nairobi CBD on the Mombasa Dual Carriageway and only a 10-minute drive away from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Crystal Rivers is the ideal living space for you and your family.
Integral parts of the Crystal Rivers experience is realizing your home ownership dream right at the edge of the city. Here you choose between 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses or the well-designed 3-bedroom apartments. Crystal Rivers give you the luxury of living close to all amenities in a far from ordinary location. Accommodation for 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses includes private garden, spacious lounge area, kitchen opens to the dining area, all bedrooms are ensuite with walk-in shower, working spaces, DSQ accessible from outside, and master ensuite with 2 wardrobes and bathtub. Salient features include stone wall topped with electric and razor wire, CCTV cameras, common gate, carport for 2 cars, independent access to the mall, swimming pool, gym, jogging track, backup generator for common areas, solar water heating, well-manicured gardens, biodigester, and riverfront views. Crystal Rivers Mall ushers you into a world of unsurpassed retail variety and quality. With 3 levels of premium shopping experience, the mall is home to more than 100 local and international stores. The bustling mall is the heart of the unique Crystal Rivers experience and set to be the destination to be and be seen at. The mall has been designed with security in mind and offers 3 secured entrances onto the main retail level, with parking for over 700 vehicles on the lower ground level and upper ground parking deck. Get ready to shop, dine, work, and play.
For a conversation, advice, guidance, and support on investing in this sector, visit my offices at First Avenue and we'll be happy to engage. We are taking a short break. Stay with us and don't touch that dial.
Introducing the Freedom Data Bundle, the only data bundle that gives you free SMS, free WhatsApp, and free Telecom to Telecom calls. Dial *544# today and experience real freedom. Telecom, moving with you.
Welcome back. Where do you find unique, exotic urban furniture? Right here. Let's explore more.
Nasimi Interiors is a Kenyan-based upscale furniture showroom. We offer unique furniture that is both industrial, modern, exotic, urban furniture. And we specialize more on both home and also office furniture. And we also advise our clients on how to design their houses. That is, we offer interior design services. What makes us unique is we bring trendy furniture that is recognized both globally and also here. And we also offer what is not available for Kenyans. We noticed what we have, no one else has this. So we decided to go an extra mile to bring something that Kenyans need. So whatever we have is totally different, very unique, high quality and top end. So we advise our clients or people who have eyes for design to visit us, and they will be satisfied because we really take care of design. We actually cater for everyone and give the best service that we can offer. This is a contemporary room. We are having both classic and vintage feel in this room. That is from the leather and also the chandeliers. As you can see, the leather has that vintage feel, but has that classic look on it. It's 100% Argentinian leather and also handmade. There's attention to detail. The coffee table we're having here is a huge coffee table, by the way. Very industrial. It has the metal base, and the top is hardwood. We're using oak wood. Here we have a 2-in-1. That is, it has both the chest of drawers and the trunk. It is made of leather, 100% leather, Argentinian leather. And also it's handmade, which makes it more quality and durable because there's attention to details. These are the trunks that were used by our forefathers, you know, our great-grandfathers. They used to have these trunks to store their treasures and also just their own storage purposes. And it's unique to have these things in these days. Next to it, we have a stainless steel side table. You can use it as a side table. You can use it as a nightstand because it has the drawers also that you can store your stuff. And it's made of also 100% leather, detailed wooden beauty on it. Here we have an 8-seater dining table. It's made of oak wood. It has that unfinished look to show the character on it. It's known oak wood has the best prints on it, and so we've left it like that to show the design. And also, this is a leather handmade seat, still Argentinian leather, to match the whole dining table to give that high-end look and also classic look. This is an example of an executive high-end office. You can have this, if you have a home office, you can do this setup. And the whole setup is made of leather, vintage leather, which gives it more ancient look. If we can talk about this desk here, this is 100% leather, also Argentinian leather, again handmade. It has drawers. For your office, you need drawers, and also we have this area that you can use it for storage, and also the wires to your maybe electricals and all that.
Do you have an accessory that you'd like to showcase? Just call on us and we'll be delighted to host you. Next, Telecom on digital transformation and what to expect in this space.
CIO is one of the key events that gathers together the CIOs. Debate about what is a CIO, but basically they're key decision makers in the investment of IT and solutions in our industry. So being here is basically to allow us to interact with them, and quite a number of them are customers already, So our presence here gives them the comfort that we are with them, and also to share our new innovations, what we are planning to do, how are we addressing the issues and adjusting to what is ahead of them. Currently, the trend is changing. Before, we used to do products and send them to the customer to buy. And now we are trying to see how do we solve those problems by understanding the market needs, come back and build solutions that will address those needs. And that's the only way we are partnering up so that we can move on with our customers. If we don't do that, then sooner than later, they will not have much from us. So the key thing is to stay ahead of the trends, help our customers manage their compliance, regulatory and legal issues. Hence, our products and solutions should come with a lot of ease for them to adopt and address their business needs. Fine. I think digital transformation, the best definition would sit on digitizing the human, using digital processes in human lifestyle now. Human here, we define human as the talent in the workplace and the customer that's going to consume this. Now, there's a lot of talk of how do you optimize. When you digitize, one of the benefits is to improve some of the benefits is to improve your customer experience, optimize your processes, and key that has come in is cloud. So the discussion of how to move to cloud, how security around cloud will come in, and like I said, the most single threat is from the customer. Why? The user of the services for the customer, because currently they will access those services from wherever. You have no control of their security. So we need to build in security issues onto the migration to cloud. We need to look at the power of mobility, because that's the point of interaction. You need to, get somebody who can give you the mobile network, and a better partner will be able to give you a full range of the products. So then it can give you the convergence. So its key is security. 2 is to demystify this fear of cloud. In any case, we've used cloud for a long time. It's just that now when we call it cloud now, people are doing a lot of definitions. And then the process is partial. You can start on-premise, partial migration to cloud, and then you can do your full sweep to cloud. And cloud alone does not solve the problem. There are a lot of other involvement and interacting with the other stakeholders. The time for us to interact just with technical people is gone. Most of the decisions, and based on this kind of solutions we are pushing to the market, we have to deal with the whole C-suite, because you got a CFO, you got the CEO, they have interests, and even the operation directors or the HR directors, because it has an impact on how it will affect the employee and how it will affect the customer. And lastly, our solutions are really not for the end enterprise. We design them with the aim of how the end enterprise customers will connect and consume those services. So if you're doing something for financial services, a bank for example, we are looking at the customer at the end. When you want to go withdraw money, what's the process? When your app is running, what are the risks from the mobile all the way?
Africa is regarded as the next big frontier for business growth. And what this means is that we've got a lot of SMEs starting up who need good, reliable connectivity. We also have multinationals coming in from outside who want to set up here because of that growth. That growth is coming from population, and that growth is coming from the fact that the business environment is getting extremely competitive. And Kenya is no different. We've got people coming in from all over. They want to set up businesses. Reliable connectivity is critical for the growth of these business entities.
You too can improve your efficiency. Visit any Telecom outlet and get connected. Our home ownership story picks up from last week. Today, we capture Mogore's career and achievements as an architect.
How did you venture into architecture?
Okay, Nancy, that's a good question, because unlike most people who kind of just came into architecture from learning about it when they're older, architecture is part of me and who I am. I was actually exposed to it at a very young age. My father is an architect, so at the age of 7, 8 years old, I would drop in on sites with him, be in the car with him, we go and check out a site, or I would be in his office and he's sketching something out, and I pick my piece of paper and I also start drawing. Of course, I'm scribbling, but hey, it matters. So architecture for me is part of my DNA.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. And how do you see the built environment evolving?
I think this city, Nairobi has a very dynamic built development sort of environment, because we do have a lot of investors who have confidence in this market based on what we've seen in the past and what we project hopefully in the future. In the last 10 years or so, we've seen a humongous jump in terms of residential development. What we're seeing now in the city is also the sprouting of mixed use developments, which is very interesting as well. Where I do think that we could improve as a city and as a people is addressing urban planning issues. As I mentioned, that's also part of my background, and I feel like our city doesn't really accord pedestrians friendly spaces. Or even if you're not a pedestrian, if I wanted to stop somewhere in Nairobi and sit in a garden space and enjoy the environment, there aren't many spaces that you can do that in. So I definitely think in the urban planning perspective, we need to improve as a city.
And how are the counties evolving today?
I think every county seems to be taking its own path. Of course, some of it is dependent on leadership. Is the leadership focused on the planning issues and the building issues? Nationally, we do have a building code that we are all expected to adhere to, but each of the counties do have their local government administrations and a department that is actually in charge of planning and building development work. So it's dependent on the county. I'm encouraged that governors and county administration are now looking for professionals to help them in their land use and master plans. And we hope that that will also come down to the development as well, that we'll see more architects and engineers moving into the counties.
What has been your most interesting project to date?
That's a tough one to answer. The firm that I'm in, I'm a partner in, Yetudo Architects and Planners, we have a long career. The firm itself has been in business for 35 years. And then myself, I've been with this company for 11 years, 7 years as a director. So it has a long profile and a lot of projects, interesting projects that we've been involved in. Some I think maybe that are more recognizable. We are the designers of the KU Postmodern Library. Yes, that's actually one of my first projects when I moved back from college here in Kenya. And that was a project that was very passionate for me, because it was making an impact in terms of a learning institution. You know, a library is the hub of a learning institution, and for me that was a very passion project. But there are also smaller projects which are very interesting because they give you more flexibility. And maybe what comes to mind is a residential home that we did in Kilifi, that the owner was very keen on sustainable and ecological design and was very open to new ideas. So that for me also was a very good project. So I think maybe those are the two that I would point
on. And what
are
your future plans?
I think in the long run, I think everybody would say career growth. where I am today, I'd want to see myself take on different projects, interesting work perhaps that I've not been involved in. One of the things I'm very proud of doing as part of being a director in this company is expanding the firm, whereby the firm used to be based only in Mombasa, and I opened up office here in Nairobi, and we now do work in Uganda, Kigali, and South Sudan. So I've been a part of building a regional footprint that this company now has a regional footprint. And in architecture, it's very interesting because you do live a building footprint, and buildings have lifespans of anywhere from 50 years to 150 years. So it's a big impact to make, and I look forward to seeing where I'll go.
What advice would you give to upcoming developers who feel that they know it all, or they've seen this building, they've seen that, and we are seeing that a lot where developers are getting into projects and you can see there's a miss. Yes. What would you advise such developers?
I think it's a very important question that all developers should be asking themselves, is what should they do differently that other people have done? I would definitely say that from now the professional perspective, because I am an architect, is start smart. And by starting smart, I mean engage professionals to advise you where you might not have that particular expertise. Engage architects, engage engineers, engage quantity surveyors. On larger scale projects, you might even go into more specialization, engage urban planners, engage business analysts, people who can actually do market research that would determine the development you're putting up.
Go a little deeper.
Go a little bit deeper. Yeah. Go a little bit deeper, exactly. Go a
Don't
little bit
be
deeper.
light.
Think about the foundations.
Yes. Think about the entire project.
Exactly, exactly. Think about the entire project. And I think I just talked about how we leave a big footprint. Developers are the people who put the money into the project. So I think we need to be more conscious of making decisions that can justify leaving a footprint that will last 50 to 150 years. It should not be an arbitrary decision, but it should be thoughtful, it should be well informed, and hopefully leave the built environment in a better state.
One of the other things I find is that if I'm buying a home, people go out and look for a house, and they look everywhere and then they find the home. What should I look for to know that this building will stand, there won't be cracks along the way, and I can trust the developer? What do I need to check as a buyer? As a buyer,
I definitely advise any buyer to do their due diligence. As you mentioned, there are things that are visible, which are cracks. Those are things that are fairly visible for you to see, and those immediately should make you question the integrity of this home that you're looking at.
But if the home has been painted, people have gone ahead of you.
Yep.
They've put a beautiful look and feel.
That
How
does
do
happen.
I detect that?
Yeah, that does happen. And now that would take a little bit more in-depth investigation. One of the things that you could do if you're buying a home, it's a large commitment and a large financial investment. So take a bit of time and do the due diligence. Most of the time, drawings have to go through the county government for approval. So you could ask the county government to give you copies of those drawings, whether it's architectural or structural. Check the records of that building. If there is a structural engineer on file and you still have queries, go back to that engineer, have them come to the building and to see whether it still meets the standards that they had designed it at. Because sometimes professionals are engaged and then developers say, oh, they drop them, yes, because they're so expensive. They drop them somewhere along the way. Then they come back and then build a home, and the engineer suddenly passes by and, when did they build this?
Who was giving the tick?
Exactly. And then you could also do some background check on the contractor as well. Contractors now are required to register with NCA. So you could do a background check on the contractor, go see other projects that contractor has done. So take some time and do your due diligence.
Do you have an interest in home ownership experience? Just call us and share your story. With just 1,000 Kenya shillings, you can be part of our signature bus tour. Get access to hot real estate opportunities, valuable insider information, interaction with experts, and have loads of fun while at it. Book your seats today. Thank you for watching The Property Show. This conversation continues on our social media platforms. See you next Sunday for another exciting and informative episode. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.